Okay, so here we begin our trip to Grand Bend. It's early morning.
Sure is.
Yeah, early morning. We got a couple hours travel time. We're meeting up with a group of people that we met through friend Steve.
So we've never actually met any of them before, no?
No. And some people are going to go water detecting, and we might do a little bit of the beach. Not really sure. I'm not prepared to go in the water. I mean, I brought a scoop with me, but I'll probably just stick to the beach. And then we might venture out on our own. I mapped out a few areas that we can go and hit. A couple parks, a couple older parks. Yeah, and maybe get some permissions while we're out in that area. All right, so we'll see you when we get there.
And new friends.
Yes. Good morning, everybody. This episode is brought to you in Grand Bend, Ontario. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm up early. I'm going to go do something that I don't normally do, which is water hunting. Well, I'm not really going to go in the water, but I'm going to go on the beach. The reason I'm going to go on the beach today is because I did some research and found out that the old docks used to be down at this spot from the 1800s. It's been gone since about 1921. And then at that point, I guess they must have moved them at some other place downtown, Grand Bend. But at the moment, there's nothing here on the beach. The piers have been long gone. The waves are up pretty high today, so I don't think you're going to catch me very far into the water, if anything. I'll go right on the shore, try to find some cuts, try to dig up some old history, if it's to be found on this beach. But who knows? Let's go give it a shot. Down about 6 inches in the pole trap range. Got it out. First target, penny. Well, there's Pete and there's Allison giving their first whirl. All right, what's up?
We started going down into the trough and the waves are starting to be like this high.
Right off the bat. So there's a dip right there?
Go over to the edge of it.
Yeah, just the very edge. Sweet. It's a gold coin! Can you believe it? A gold coin on a Canadian loony! Alright, my first loony at a beach. It's not gold and it's not old, but I'll take it. So that was quite the adventure out there in the water today. The waves were super high. But you know what? I still didn't care. I wouldn't have gone in the water because I wasn't prepared. I didn't have any gear whatsoever to get into that type of environment. It was windy out, so I should have expected the waves, but I wasn't expecting those kind of waves. So anyways, I gave it a shot. I swung the beach. Because of the fact that the old docks were located at that location, I ended up finding my first penny, which was a 1919 Wheatie. So that means that the older ones are definitely there, but they're probably a little bit further out in the water. So I think going back another time would definitely be a possibility. I bring my friend Steve with me, who loves to go in the water, and he detects, and he finds tons of things. I mean, he's got jewelry, lots of gold jewelry. It's like incredible the amount of rings that he finds. People lose everything in the water when they're swimming. I mean, let's face it, it's, you know, the #1 place to go for gold and silver if you're a metal detectorist. And Steve does rather well. So after this, I actually go pick up Judy, and we ventured out for the day to go do some detecting. And let's see how we do.
Well, we've donned our gear in this little parkette here because we noticed these trees, these are cedar trees that are about 100 years old or so. And we're hoping that 100-year trees mean there's older stuff in the ground and that we're going to find it.
And I think I've just located another new-ish penny. 1980.
As I said, I have definitely perfected the art of finding pennies. Not old, but still a target.
I don't know if you can hear that over the noise. We got a little bit of industrial noise happening not too far away. Hopefully you can hear this. Bringing in like a 46, which is in the coin range. But I'm getting it way up here. Anyways, we'll dig this one up and see what it is. Just curious, beside an old cedar tree, you know, the tree is about 75, 80 years old. So let's see what we got. Yeah, it's right in the hole. That was definitely something big. Check that out. Little cap gun. That's sweet. Used to be longer, obviously. Hold on, maybe there's another piece in it. Judging by the corrosion, I would probably say this is at least from the 50s, it looks like. It's got some design on there. I love it. That's awesome. Cap gun, Judy.
Very cool.
Okay, this one was bringing a low tone. So let's see what this one is. And I've already pinpointed it. It's already like right here. So I just made it a little quicker. So let's see what this is. It's a little deeper. So. Oh, there we go. Look at that. It's a bullet or casing. Mine's just a casing. Casing for a rifle. I don't think it's super old, probably from the 40s. Yeah, nevertheless, kind of cool. That's what this is.
It's an Elizabeth.
Oh yeah?
Oh, 1989.
Woohoo! Oh, you gotta be I was gonna say, you gotta be kidding me. It's a piece of crap, but it's actually a piece of jewelry. Yeah.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
You see?
See the mark? Oh, it is silver. There's marks on it. Sweet. Gotta like that. There are marks on this thing. You lost me.
Well, we did pretty good for the little bit of time we were here. I did not break my penny run from yesterday. I'm still on it, but at least they went a little later into the years, 70s and stuff like that.
I mean, look at the size of the property. I'll do a pan of the property and you'll see that there's quite a lot of more area to do. Can't do it all in an hour and a half. And we hit some old stuff, and then the area we're standing on right now, this has all been land, this has all been filled in. Probably a septic bed from the big hall that is, you know, right to our right. So this area is a no-go, nothing here, dug down 7 inches, found a penny from like 1978. So obviously this has been filled.
Is Incan?
Oh, you got a zinkin.
I think so. Yeah. Unless Queen Elizabeth grew a beard.
But is it a weedy or a zinkin?
I can't tell.
It's corroding a little bit.
Oh yeah.
No, sir, I think that's a weedy.
The other side.
No, there's a memorial on there.
Yeah, I was gonna say the other side's very corroded, but it looks like.
Yeah, well, it's an older.
The reign of
Cool.
penny continues.
Okay, I'm just going to show you the hole that I dug up earlier. I had to run and go get a battery for the camera, which I didn't install. And I already dug the hole and dug the target. And it was a really deep one. I already threw some dirt back in the hole. And just look at the amount of dirt that I have on there. Anyways, it was a deep signal, and it was ringing in pretty good. But you know how that goes. When they ring in good and they're deep, I mean, I was thinking that it was something big, and it's something big, all right, but it was definitely something interesting. Check this out. There you go. How's that for a beauty? An old pocket watch. Still got the dial, like not the dial, still has the, well, still has the face on it with the numbers. You can still see them. I haven't cleaned it up at all. And look at the back. I still got the little attachment there, where it's attached to a chain. It's an old one. I mean, the look of the dial, I'd probably say, probably from the 20s, right? 20s, 30s. But that's a cool find. And I wasn't expecting anything like this. I was thinking big piece of metal, because where we were just detecting, it seems like it's new ground that they've just added soil to it. Because I was finding, I found one penny and it was down at like 7 inches. I found a piece of aluminum down at like 7.5 inches. So yeah, that's kind of sweet. Awesome. Okay, I dug my hole out and I just pinpointed a target and I saw it just in the dirt. It's definitely a coin. This is down pretty deep. You can see it's like 7 inches. So I'd be surprised if this isn't at least a weedy. Like, really? Come on. Here, it's green. Oh yeah, what is it? The bolt? Yeah?
Square.
This looks like just a Georgie. That's deep for a Georgie, man. Down at 7 inches. Well, if there are any large pennies here, they're going to be deeper than that. They're going to be like 8, 9 inches for sure. So you have to listen for the faint ones. 1940. Okay, well, Judy got something.
It's like slate.
That's a cool. Oh yeah, it's a split bolt.
Yeah, it came with this kind of wire right near it too.
Huh, look at that. That's why it was giving you such a good signal. Copper wire and that, right? It seemed really big, but that's pretty sweet.
Looks like a molar or something being square.
Yeah, kind of cool. That's a cool bolt. Keep that bolt.
Okay, keeping the bolt.
Keep the bolt.
The wire I'm going to take because it's garbage. Save it for the next person.
That's right. Exactly. Okay, we're making it quick because we're starting to lose the light here. But yeah, 1970, like, well, 1970 drop. I just dropped it. 1970 dog tag. Right there. Kind of neat. 1970 on there. I'll show it to you a little bit later in a close-up. Well, we just arrived at this new site, and my first target that I dug, you know, because of first target I want to put it on film or anything, so I just decided to dig it up without filming. And you know, when you do things like that, for whatever reason, it usually ends up being something good. You're like, damn it, I should have had it on film, should have had a live dig, but I didn't. But anyways, check this out. There's the hole. It wasn't very deep. You can still see the impression on the dirt. And as it ends up, it's a 1922 dog tag. Cool shape. And the wife over here just surface find, found a dollar coin, a loonie, as a surface find.
Signal right here.
And she got another signal not too far away from where I am. How deep?
4 inches.
Yeah, alright, so that's diggable. So I kind of like that. When you come to a site and your first target's an old dog tag, like, really, I mean, this place that we're at has large trees, probably been a park since the 50s or the 40s, but it could have been earlier. I'm going to do a little bit of research on it and see how much older it is. But yeah, that's kind of cool. So anyways, let's see what you've got. So here, dig it up. There you go.
I don't have any gloves or anything.
That's right, dig it up and I'll do the gloving. Alright, we'll pause it and then we'll get it to the point where we're pinpointing it, and then we'll start filming. Alright.
Alright, so while Don was digging up his dog tag, I found another target, but I had not donned on my metal detecting gear, so I dug my plug, and my husband is going to find the rest of it for us. So, come in here.
Oh, still in the hole, that's fine.
Oh, it's a pop tag.
It's a pull tab.
Pull tab, beaver tail, whatever you want to call it.
That's not a beaver tail, but anyways, it's a pull tab.
Yeah.
Pull tab.
Sounded good.
Wow, can you believe the size of these waves? My goodness. This day was very, very windy, and the waves were coming up like, you know, 3-4 foot waves. It was not easy detecting, that's for sure. Especially for these two. Look at them. But they're troopers, nevertheless. Looked like a lot of fun. Lots of things to be found in the water. Gonna give it a shot one day if I have my proper gear with me. But today I was not prepared to go in the water, even though it looked like a lot of fun and a lot of adventure to be had. This is insane. Be very, very careful. This is what it's all about, eh? The adventure.
This is awesome.
How far in you going, mister? Yeah, thank you for this. The thing is, this thing...
Come on, don't be scared.
Oh, I'm freaking scared, alright.
Heck, that's scary as shit.
As far as I'm going. No. I'm done.